Membrain helps sales leaders execute their strategy. We're a SaaS company, and we guide salespeople through workflows that are tied to your strategy and make sure that everyone reaches their targets. A lot of the tools out there, the CRMs particularly, are good at being a database. So they're a memory. So that's the mem part. But they suck at providing the guidance and the intelligence to help you really do a good job and enable your salespeople, which is the brain part. So membrane is just a combination of those two words. So yeah, you need to understand your buyers, right? And then you have to design a strategy around that. And then you apply that strategy through a process that you can translate into workflows. A lot of people fall flat there because we are assuming that people know what to do and have all the skills and the attitude and the resources they need to do the job. So we need to be much more enabling, to use that word, to really make sure that that happens. And once you are in that execution or operational layer, you need to also have some kind of methodology. One, two, or several, doesn't matter, but you need to have a shared language on how you execute. And then you need to coach. Historically, we've been looking a lot on the content piece. What I tend to focus more on is the workflows. So the how to sell. And the content plays a part of that. So for me, that translation of your strategy into a process and into workflows that are easy to understand and follow is the main piece of our platform, that you can guide salespeople through what needs to be done and how that process should be followed. So it doesn't matter if you have a great process and great workflows unless you know how to actually execute it. You do have to have enablement in the shape of training, videos, role plays. All of that stuff needs to be embedded into those workflows. I think the problem is when those tools are on the side. So they're in a separate system somewhere, and nobody goes there because everyone is working in their CRM. This is a workflow to guide the salespeople through a particular opportunity. So instead of just having stages, which is pretty commonplace in most CRMs, and you sort of assume that the salespeople will place this opportunity in the right stage based on what they've done. In Membrain, we think that's a bit simplistic, and we need to really guide people through what they need to do. So within each stage, we can add a number of milestones, steps, enablement content, collateral, all of these things that are helpful to guide us from an opening to a close. Right. So in one of these steps, we can open this, for instance, which is a client fit step. So we need to guide the salesperson on how to determine if this is a good fit. So we could have a video, we could have some documents that are related, and we can have fields to fill out. So yeah, you follow all the metrics inside of the system as well. And you see how people are tracking and if they're falling behind and why, and where's the leakage in the funnel, where do we need to add enablement and training and coaching. We spend quite some time ourselves and our partners who are sales trainers and sales coaches spend a lot of time with clients, sales managers, to help them interpret the analytics and help them guide how they should coach their people. Enablement is not a quick fix. So it's not like you go out and buy a piece of technology and you put it into the company and you're done. You've enabled your company. So I think you have to have the mindset that if you're selling in an environment where how you sell matters, you need to understand that you need to grow your people. And you need to help your people have the right attitudes and have the right skills and have the right tools to enable their job. So if you have that mindset that you focus on the people, then you'll look at enablement in the right way. But I think in the execution of sales enablement, orchestration is really important. And that's why I think sales enablement is going to be a very, very interesting space to be in as a practitioner, because it's a very complex thing to enable a complete sales execution and then sales strategy in a company. So if you can have that holistic understanding of the business and the customers and the market and the competition and the process and the methodology and the structure and the coaching and all of that, you're going to be in a very good place in the future, I believe.